Hi all, Graham here. Something a bit different. A game of Hail Caesar. I played one last year against Neil and I really fancied trying it again. Good friend of the channel, Alex, has a Dacian and a early Imperial Roman army. I know he was super keen to use them, so he volunteered to do it. And also he volunteered to run the game, really, because I don't know the... We were playing 450 points. And we rolled to see who got what before we started, and I got the Romans. From the supplement, Romans and the Dacian Wars, we took both the lists and also the scenario of the crossing as well. Here it is. We played it on a 6 foot by 4 foot table. Maybe it was a bit tight, maybe too many figures, not sure. Anyway, the Dacians, as you can see, are defending the river crossing, and the Romans need to get across the river to win the game. With, I think it was 4 or 5 units we said in the end. Anyway, it was a real fun game. Really enjoyed it. There was loads of learning, loads of mistakes. So please point out anything we do wrong. Hope you enjoy it. And as always, please give feedback.
Okay.
What have we got? So we're going to go over yours first.
Yeah, we go over what I've got on the Dacian. 2 war bands which are armed with the falx, which is this horrible 2-handed cutting weapon, which is that unit there and that unit there. I've got 6 other war band units, which are all the others. And I've got 1 unit back here of these are fanatical war band. So okay. they are frenzied charge and fanatics as well. And then I've got a captured Scorpio.
So you're allowed one of those? You've got an artillery piece?
Yeah, the Dacians, they captured a load of Roman Scorpios and used them against them, which was rather clever, wasn't it?
So you've got 2 divisions, one there, one in the middle.
Yeah, so a division on the left with 4 units, which has got 3 units of normal warriors and some fanatics.
Yep.
Then I've got another division, these skirmishes can also be a part of that unit as well, that small unit there.
Yeah.
Then in the middle I've got another 4 units of warriors, but 2 of those are armed with falxes, so they're pretty deadly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got, including the captured Scorpio. Then on the right I've got a cavalry division, which has, well, mainly cavalry. It's got 2 units of Sarmatian knights, you can see in the middle there.
Are they
flanked by 2 units of javelin arms?
So you've got knights?
Well, they're called Sarmatian knights. The Sarmatians were called Sarmatians.
They're not cataphracts, are they then?
They're armed with a contos. They're pretty deadly.
Oh,
they're not too. They're very similar to what you've got.
Oh, okay.
And then I've got another unit of warriors behind, just to support them, really.
Okay, that's yours.
That's mine. On the Roman side.
So looking over here, I've got 3 divisions. So if you look in the air, I've got 1 division here.
Oh yeah.
1 division along here, and I've got my mounted division just here.
Okay, so
is
if
there
I start with the mounted, you've got 2 units of heavy cavalry in the middle there.
Yep.
And you've got 2 units of javelins, just with 4 men in each.
In the middle, we've got, these the guard. These the
black shield ones are Praetorians.
Just check those. Black shield. Yep, they are.
And then you've got another unit there of.
I've got two legion, normal legionaries.
Legionaries, yeah, backed up by a unit of auxilia.
Auxilia there, and then finally over here, You've
got 2 more legionaries
at the front,
backed up by 2 more auxilia,
and we've got a couple of little skirmisher units on the edge.
You've got 2 units of bow skirmishers and 2 units of slings somewhere.
Here.
Oh yeah, there's some more slings over there, isn't there?
Yeah, these slings, and this guy here, the mounted artillery pieces with the middle group. And the one to the right is the one to the left.
And they're Scorpios. They're like ancient artillery.
Yeah.
They've got a 24-inch range.
Okay, that's basically it in a nutshell. And I will share a picture of the scenario as well. I've got to get over the river with my Romans, and Alex
has got to defend the river and stop me getting. What's the win condition for me? in a nutshell,
we're doing a scenario from the book of Dacians, the Rome's Dacian Wars or Dacian Wars.
So how many do I need to get across the river to win?
You need to get half your units, if you can, across the river to win the game.
Oh wow, that's going to be tough.
But we're not using the army list in the river because we haven't got those troop types. But we're basing it loosely on that. I'm not going to be so tough on you to say you've got to get half across, but if you can get, say, a third of your men across the river, then I think we'll let you won.
Oh, okay.
I think that's fair enough because we're not doing the exact army list. Because in the real army list, there's Romans have got more firepower, but you haven't in this game. I haven't got the figures.
Okay, I'm the first player, aren't I?
No, we got a dice for it.
Oh, we dice for it. Okay, so
not that I'm going very far, I hasten to add, because I'm quite happy on there. Oh,
2 6s. Tis me.
You go first then, Graham.
So, do I have to roll to activate?
You do.
Right, okay. Good evening, Alex.
Hello, Graham.
How are you?
I'm lovely, thank you.
You are indeed lovely. You've always been lovely. I've got no bad jokes tonight, so I do apologise to the viewers for that, but hopefully they'll accept my apology. Next time, I'll come back with something even worse. Don't worry, an even worse joke. So,
I'm sure you've got loads.
I have got loads. We did roll to see who's the first player, and I won, which was great. Now, Alex has told me I can do a thing called a divisional move, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to move everybody. So, this the middle division first. My leader.
Your leader is 8. So he's got to roll 8 or less.
9.
He's failed. So they're not moving anywhere.
So that whole entire division doesn't move?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a bit unfortunate.
It is a bit unfortunate. The end division, whole division move, 7. So they move one move, which is 6 inches, isn't it?
Your slowest unit is got a movement of 6 inches.
And finally, at the far end, the cavalry command. 3. So they move 3 turns.
They can move 3 turns.
Which is 36 inches, you told me.
Well, it's...
what's the speed of my heavy
cavalry, which is what you've got there, it's 9 inches, so...
27 inches?
27 inches, if they so wish.
Why not?
They'll be fighting uphill.
I'll put that there then. That was the shape I was in to start with, so just to show.
Oh, incidentally, one thing I did misinform you of, although you failed with your Romans, some of your troops are drilled and they can still do a single move forward, if you so wish. That's your legionaries can move forward,
and the guard as well, which is most of them.
And heavy cavalry. So only the legionaries. So you might not want to do that really.
But the guard as well.
Yeah. They're drilled as well.
But the skirmishers, they just leave them behind.
They're not.
Can I interpenetrate them? I assume I can.
Sorry?
I assume I can go straight through them.
You can indeed, because legionaries are drilled, and that means they.
Well, in that case, I'm going to do it. Why would I not do it? Well, right, and that's the end of my first turn. Let's see if he can be equally as successful as I was.
Well, the thing is, I'm defending the river. I don't really want to go across it, although I was going to with my cavalry across there. Now these are fanatics. These are these two-handed, or they're wild fighters.
So, what's your decision, Alex?
I'm going to move these guys on initiative because they're within 12 inches of you.
So you don't need to roll, basically.
They don't have to roll, and they're going to go across that river, but because they're slowed up by the river, they're going to be here.
Do I get, if you charge me, I get defending the bank, don't I?
You do. That's an initiative, well, not charge, an initiative move.
Yep.
That's an initiative move. And I'm actually not going to do anything else. I'm going to stay on the riverbank. So I'm just going to stay, that is my move over in actual fact.
So it's my turn?
It's your turn. Shooting.
So you move and then you shoot, do you?
Yes, you move and then you shoot. Which you didn't do with your artillery, did you?
No.
Should we do that and just to see what happens?
What, my shooting? Well, we'll just both forget it for the first turn then.
You see, it's a 24-inch range. So they're out of range anyway, but this unit
So I can move and shoot with the artillery then. So what was the question? What was our question again,
The
Alex?
question was, can you move and shoot? You can move and shoot in these rules, but although we've had a house rule for many years here, where we said that if you move once you can shoot, but if you move more than that, you don't, because we felt it was a little bit cheesy.
I only moved once there anyway.
You did, so you can shoot with them.
So I'm going to shoot.
You've got a 24-inch range.
So let's just get the old ruler out. Does it have to be directly forward, or is there an arc of fire?
No, there's an arc of fire, so you could target this unit.
And I'm going to target that one. So that is
16,
17 inches.
Yeah.
How many dice do I roll, Alex?
You only roll 1 dice.
Yep.
Oh no, sorry, 2 dice.
Yep.
I apologise, 2 dice. And you hit on 4s, 5s and 6s.
Do I miss on 2 3s?
You do.
Oh, well, that was that then. Okay, so it's your turn then. So that was my shooting for the first turn, which we forgot. Now
I've
you're
got
doing
some
all your shooting.
These have got javelins and they've got a range of 6 inches.
Oh, that's nasty.
So I'm going to throw my javelins at you, although they're not that effective. They're only 2 dice.
What do you need?
I need 4s, 5s and 6s. Now, interestingly enough, that's 2 hits. You've now got a save with those, which is, they've got an armour of 4, if you look on your sheet. They've got morale save of 4+. So 4s, 5s and 6s, and they don't do any damage. So I've got 1 hit on you.
How are we going to mark hits?
I've got some little red dots here.
And they show up on the camera nicely, do they?
They do, don't they? So they're going to be, they've got 1 hit on that.
Can you put it
unit.
on the... That's it, yeah. Perfect.
Now the other...
And now I rolled a 6 there. You rolled a 6. Does that mean I'm disordered or anything stupid like that?
You have to do a test.
It was only 1
6.
6.
6 to hit. Oh, wait a minute.
2 dice.
2 dice.
6.
6. Oh no, cavalry. You've got a retreat disordered.
Have I?
Yeah. You didn't roll too well there, did you?
I rolled a 6. That's only just below average, Alex.
Yeah, ranged attacks. Yeah, it is. Yeah, retreat disordered. They didn't like that, did they? Well, that was handy with my rubbish javelin men.
Well, wasn't it?
It was rather interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah. Congratulations, Alex. So it begins. Go on then, what else are you going to shoot?
I've got javelins here as well. They'll do the same. They'll shoot at you. No, they didn't do very well. And nothing else is within range. You'll be pleased to hear. Oh, actually, my Sarmatians, you'll be horrified to see that they've actually got a bow and they can shoot.
So they're double armed?
Yeah. I think I've got 2 shots, so I'm going to shoot straight ahead with these. 1 hit, but you save on 4, 5, 6.
I don't.
Okay, so it's one hit on those.
I think I might.
And these will shoot at the same target.
Do I need 6 and a 2? So you got 1 there as well, have you?
Yeah, I've got 1 hit there. The Romans, yeah. No, you didn't. And it was a 6, so they've got to do a test. So they've now got 2 hits. No, sorry, I was firing at these as well.
Right, so I've got to now do a test.
Yes, and as long as you don't get a 6 or under, you should be all right. 10. Well, that's
high,
no problem, is it? Yeah.
High is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good.
All right.
You'll be pleased to hear. I'm going to fire my 24-inch range captured Scorpio.
At my skirmishes?
At your... Well, I think you can go through skirmishes. They don't sort of... they just ignore them.
5. What do you need?
Missed.
4s?
Yeah, they both missed.
Okay.
It's your go.
My turn, right. Have I got to do anything about being disordered first?
Yeah, well, actually you don't do anything, but they just don't move this move.
So I'm not going to move them then?
No, but interestingly enough, the cavalry you've got are elite, which means they can roll to see whether they become undisordered, and on a 4, 5, 6 they become undisordered.
So I have to do that
only
first?
elite units do that.
Is that
roll it now? Yeah, so you'll move to disorder and they can be activated to move.
Can I remove casualties as well?
If your general goes up, you can try and take one of your, for example, on here, he could try and remove that, which is probably a good thing to try and do.
Okay, so I need to roll.
But it's the last thing that he does, though.
The last thing that division does?
Yes.
Okay, well...
As long as he doesn't fail with anything else.
So these can't move, can they?
they can do something because they pass
But I've got to
their
roll.
test. They can move right up to the river edge again.
I'm going to roll individually for that unit then. 4.
Yeah, they can do whatever they like.
Okay.
Famous last
My
words.
leader, where's he gone? Here. This is the last.
Yeah, last thing he does. So he was actually more there, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
The guy went
He's just going to go into contact with this group here.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to see if I can remove the casualty?
And if you activate him, then he can take.
What do I need to remove the
You
casualty?
need under 8 or under. So yeah, you can remove one of those casualty markers.
Those 2 casualties. Division move for down the middle. 4.
Yeah, they can
Triple
do-
move, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just so everyone knows that this river is fordable. It's not really a deep river, it's more like a big stream. Can't shoot because somebody's shooting.
Right, I'm going to do a complete division move here.
individual. Yeah.
Division move.
Oh, division. Yeah.
7, so
One
they go
move.
6 inches.
Yeah.
What about my CNC? When does he move, Alex?
He can do whatever. At the end of the move, he can move now if he wants. If
How
he's-
fast can he move?
Well, have you finished moving all these?
Yeah, I have,
Yeah,
yeah.
he can do a 24-inch move.
Put him there then. Okay, so have I got any shooting I can do, Alex, with anything else
if
other than
anything-
my ballista? So what about these guys here, Mike? These guys?
These can shoot over here.
Oh, can I do that? Do you mind?
Because they're javelins.
Well,
They've only got 2 dice.
What do I need?
4, 5, 6.
How about 2?
Oh, that's
And a
pretty
6
good.
as well?
What are you shooting at? My summations?
Yes, indeed.
Well, my summations save on 4s.
He's off screen.
So I didn't. So you got 2 hits on me.
This is good.
Well, that's really bad news.
Do you
for
not
me,
need
isn't
to
it?
do a test?
And I will have to do a test because 1's a 6.
7.
7. Cavalry being shot at. Retreat in good order. So I do have to go back. Oh dear, I didn't expect that. The bowmen have got a range of 18 inches.
Oh, then they can shoot then, can't
They
they?
can shoot.
So I'm going to shoot at these bowmen. I'm going to shoot at those there.
Yeah.
6 and a 3. Is that 1?
It's 1.
Is that 6? 6 in black powder is a...
Now, I'm a normal warband, so they save on 5s and 6s. So I
dear.
didn't save, so it is a casualty. And of course I have to do a test, don't I? Oh, is that cocked? 8. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's for infantry. Hold your ground without penalty.
Not okay.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn, mate. Do you need to do any tests first, or are you
I
straight
need to
into
know.
it?
I do initiative moves first. I haven't got any units that are disordered, although my cavalry went back here. They're still in good order.
Yep.
So I'll do initiative moves first.
Did they have 2 casualties as well?
Oh yeah.
Should they not take them?
I forgot to take them with me, but I would have remembered.
Of course you would.
So all initiative moves first.
Yep. They're within 6 inches.
Yeah, and although they slowed up in the river, they've only got an inch of river to go. Then they're doing normal speed, so they're going to charge into you here.
So I've got the bank.
Yeah, you're not going to countercharge because you lose the advantage of the bank.
No. So we have a melee then.
Well, we've got to move all the initiative charges first.
Oh, okay,
They're
sorry.
going to charge in as well. We're fighting in the river. I've decided because I'll get the bonus for charging, you see, or I would have got the bonus for being on the
So
bank.
it's 50-50 really,
I've
isn't it?
decided, yeah. So I've decided to be positive and attack you.
So do we have to finish this whole division before the melee, or do we do everything?
We have to do all initiative moves first,
On your side,
which is
okay.
what I've now done.
Yep.
There's nothing else within 12 inches. Oddly enough, these are within 12, so they could do an initiative move if they wanted to. So they'll go next to these to support them. So that's all my initiative moves done. Now I've got to activate units to move them. So the first thing I'm going to do is activate this unit to move up to support those.
He's rolled
Yeah,
a 3.
They can easily do that. I've got to roll 8 or under. So they're going there. The general will now move.
So that's the end of that division, isn't it?
That's that division finished. Now over here. To
So what are you doing,
riverbank,
Alex?
You're going to move these back here.
Okay. Try and get them in.
They do. They can do one move, so that goes back to where they were. They're the ones that I've got to.
Okay, so that's your left-hand division moved.
Yeah, I'm
or your
going to
right?
move the cavalry actually into the river here to support this unit.
What are you going to do there, Alex?
I'm not going to do. Oh, I'm going to move the fire unit. I'm going to move them once. No, I'm going to move them round to your flank. They can.
Okay.
That's it. Now it's shooting. On my part, I'll start with my artillery. They'll fire straight ahead. Got 2 dice. 1 hit, which isn't so. Because it's artillery shooting at you, your armour goes back to 5, not 4.
Well, it's 2 dice.
Sorry, that was when I didn't see what you rolled, but that would have been to save.
I haven't rolled yet.
You've only got 1 hit, so you only need to roll 1 dice. I've got 1 hit of an
I rolled a 3.
Rolled a 3, so that didn't save anyway, no.
Yeah.
So now do 2 dice for morale, yeah.
7.
Which is for infantry, hold your ground without penalty, so no, they're fine.
That's good.
These javelins can't shoot because they're supporting this
Yep.
unit. It should be next to them actually. There's no other shooting over there. These are out of range. They've only got a 6-inch range, you see. But my cavalry will fire on you. Will fire straight ahead. Will fire at your cavalry. So that's 1 hit from this unit.
On who? The unit
on
straight
your
ahead?
cavalry, but you roll to see if you save it.
I rolled a
which you
3.
don't, so it's a casualty.
So they're on 2 now.
And the other unit will fire at that as well. No, they'll fire at the light cavalry straight ahead of them. 1 hit, and your light cavalry have only got an armour of 6, so they only save on a 6. We've got to do melee.
Interesting.
Wow. Where should we start? We might as well start.
We're going to do.
middle
So we're going
here.
to do the melee here first. How many
Right.
dice?
So the Dacians start off with 8 dice. 8 dice. But I do get support from this unit here, which is another 2. Another 2 from the unit on the left. So the lights.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough. So I've got 8 from this unit, and I've got 2 from that and 2 from that. These guys don't re-roll misses.
Okay.
But the ones attacking do. These guys with the falcons roll 3 for 3 misses. So which roll these first? I'm hitting. Oh, do you want to do how many you've got? You are Romans. You've got 7 dice.
Do I get anything for?
And you get 3 for the ones behind you. So that's it. Yeah. So shall I roll first?
Yep. Should roll in there then, mate.
Just make sure
I
there's
don't get
no.
any abilities like drilled or testudo or peeler.
Well, okay. This,
I'm an elite as well.
Normally, everything normally hits on 4, 5, 6, but I'm charging, so I'm now hitting on 4s. But you've got uphill advantage. You're uphill, so you'll get +1 as well in a minute. So I'm hitting on 4s.
And I'm hitting on 3s.
And you're hitting on 3s. Sorry, I'm normally hit on 4. Because I'm charging, I'm hitting on 3s as well. But your armour will come into account in a minute. So I'm hitting on 3s. I'll take out the ones that didn't hit. And I'm allowed to re-roll 2 dice. Wow, that is really painful, isn't it? So I've hit with 12 dice there. Now you can roll them if you like, and you save on 4, 5, 6. On 4, 5, 6. So that's 8 hits. Crikey, we need to just put that next to them. We know that they've got 8 hits. Now you're going to hit back at me.
They'll support those. So I've got them and they're supporting them, yeah?
Yeah, so you've got 7 dice from those, and you get 3 dice for the support.
And
unit.
the factors are still the same for all of them?
They all hit on 4, 5, 6, but because they're defending the bank, they hit on 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Now my warband only save on 6s. I saved 1, so I've taken 6 casualties.
I took 8.
Just put that there for a minute. 6 casualties. I won the melee because she's lost 8, I've lost 6. You've lost 8, I've lost 6, which means that you're the one that has to do a test. Well,
So I'm now doing a morale roll, am I?
yeah, -2. So they rolled 9, so they're down to 7. And on the chart, 7 is infantry, hold ground without penalty. So they're all right. Now, however, you take away, you're now shaken because they've taken 6 casualties. Their stamina is 6. So they are now a shaken unit. And I am also a shaken unit because I've also got 6 casualties.
Wow.
That one in there. So we've both caused really heavy casualties there to both of us. Move on to the next one. My fanatics, they are a Falx unit, so they've got 9 attack dice. They normally hit on, well, everything starts with 4, 5, 6, but because I'm charging, I'm hitting on 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll roll those first. And I can re-roll those too. So I've got 8 hits on you again. Well, this is really painful, isn't it? I'll just put those there for the minute.
Do I need to roll first to save?
Yes, I'm sorry, you do. Yeah, what did I say? You've got
8. I've still got to save them.
So you've got, yeah, sorry, Graham. So you save, you roll 8, now you're saving on 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was getting carried away there, wasn't I? Yeah,
4.
so you saved half of them. So you've got 4 casualties there for the minute. Just remember that. Now you're attacking me.
How many dice have we got?
You've got 7 dice. But you've got support from your slingers behind, which is another 2, so that's 9.
And I need 3s.
You need 3s.
Anything but a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, because you're defending the bank.
2, 4, 6, 7.
7, and I roll only saving on
6, isn't it?
Yeah, 6s.
So you lost 6.
So I lost 6. I've got 2 more losses than you, so it means I have to do a test.
5.
I rolled 5. I've got to take 2 off because that's the difference between your losses and mine. So I'm down to 3. And if you look on the table, 3, infantry, break if shaken. Well, they're shaken, but they weren't shaken when the move started. Otherwise, retreat disordered. So I've got a retreat disordered, but they are shaken as well now. I've always assumed that break when shaken is when they started to move. I don't know whether that's true. Should I check on that with the boys? Because that's quite important.
The decision?
Well, I've just checked with a couple of other guys that played us regularly, although they say they've never really quite understood that, but they take it that if you become shaken during that combat and they get that order, they break. They are at some point shaken while because they're shaken before you take that test, in other words. Okay. So it says here clearly, break if shaken. So they break. So that unit's gone. Wow. And that's one of my best units, the Falx unit. The only good news I've got is that you have got 4 casualties on you, but even so, you're still there.
So I put 4 spots on them then?
Wow.
Should we leave the dice there? Leave the dice on them, Alex.
Oh yeah, we've got to leave something on there to indicate, the losses. Right, okay, so next melee, charging across that river.
So what's the next one?
This one here.
Okay, good.
These are also Falk's men.
Yep.
They've got 9 attacks. They are supported by 2 more there on the right. So I'm hitting you, I'm charging. Normally hit on 4s, but I'm now hitting on 3s because I'm charging. I'll take out the ones that missed, and I can re-roll the 2 that I missed anyway. So this is devastating, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? So back on you.
It's 11 hits, so you've got 11 saves to roll. They've got an armour of 4.
One, two, three, four, 5.
Yeah, so they save 5. They lose. You actually rolled 10 there. You need to roll 1 more. Oh no, there's another one there. So you did roll. You 6 save 6. So you lost 5 men.
On this melee, so that's 5. I'll put that there, although they're on 1 carrying over.
That's this turn, yeah.
Yep.
That means that unit will actually now become shaken. I'll put the shaken there to remind us that it's now a shaken unit, because it had 1 before, you see.
Okay, back on you.
Well, you coming back on me, you've got your heavy cavalry got 9 dice.
Do they support to the side?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yep, so they get another 3 from that, so that's 12 dice.
What do I need?
You need, because you're uphill, you need 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. Could be pretty painful for me, this. I can just take out the ones that missed for you as I'm this side of the
Take out
table.
the misses, to use your famous quote, Alex.
I try not to say that now, Graham, don't I? Yeah, so that's pretty devastating, isn't it? I've taken 9 hits on me.
Yep, so you've got to save them, though.
Immediately makes me, oh yeah.
You need to save them first, Alex.
I do, that's true. Saving on, well, these are Falk's men. They don't have, although some of them are shielded, the ones that are not have got a Falk. So they've only got an armour of 6, so they only save on 6s.
You didn't roll any?
I didn't save any. So, back to where I was. I've got 9 hits on me then, which makes me automatically shaken. And you had 5 on you, the difference being 4, so I have to test taking 4 off whatever I roll. I'm down to 1, and I think, as much as I'd like it not to be, I think they're gone. Yes, they are. So they've gone as well.
So now I had one existing and 5, so that goes up to 6, does it?
It does, which means it's shaken.
But they were shaken anyway.
So you can move the dice away now. We know that unit's got 6 by that shaken marker.
Right, what else you got? Is that it?
Yeah.
It's my turn, isn't it?
It is, but the problem I've got, no, I think, no, that is right. Oh, I don't know what happens to these. I think these have to go back as well.
Because they were supported.
Because they were supporting
Do you not
it.
need to roll for them as well?
I do have to roll for them, you're right. So let me do that now.
And do they get the minus that the other group
8.
had?
They had actually, I had 9 hits on me, didn't I?
You did.
I think, if I remember correctly, the excess that the unit had to become shaken goes across to these. So that's a -3, so that means they're on 5. And a 5 for cavalry is
cavalry.
retreat disordered. Here at the moment, it looked very positive. I thought I'll attack across the river, but I'm not sure that was a good plan. I should have stayed defending.
Right, my turn. So initiative moves first. Is that correct, Alex?
It is. Yeah. There's no point in them. They won't.
Could I not
reach to
move
come
them
around
up
here.
to support on the side?
If they've got, yes, you could do.
Well, I'm
Yes.
going to do that first then. So I'm going to roll for them.
Yeah. Yeah,
4.
they can do that then. So
gonna
they've
pop
got
them over. Yeah, that's-
Praetorians that are in combat.
I'm going to try and move. They're not doing anything. I could send them over there.
Well, they can't. You can't get any more than 3 supports anyway.
I'm just trying to think.
One on each flank and one behind. So it just depends where you want them to be for next move.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
But that really, You should have done that. You
I'm-
haven't rolled for that.
I haven't
yet,
rolled
have
for them
you?
yet, so put
So
it-
yeah, so activate that unit to do something then, depending on what they want to do. What do you want them to do?
10. Doesn't do anything, do
Well, oh no, it doesn't do anything anyway. Yeah,
I failed.
You failed. Which means you can't then do that.
Damn.
Yeah, you see, that's
Okay.
unfortunate.
So that command's over.
That command's over. You can do any more initiative moves over here. You could charge me there if you wanted.
And you've got the... But do you get Kontos still?
I do.
And you'll get the hill as well?
Yes, I will.
That's not good, is it?
Well, you're basically losing your charge advantage there.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do anything there then. I might... So this shaken unit, that's the leader.
Yes.
It's the last thing he's going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and activate him to move.
All right. Yes.
7.
He joins that unit.
Do I need...
and
Roll
they
now.
Take one off and it now becomes a 5, doesn't it? So it's no longer shaken. One thing I forgot to say, Graham.
Yes, mate.
I need to give a little red marker to this unit here. The
they've got
reason
impetus.
is they won the last melee,
So they get a
and they
plus
get a
one.
bonus this time.
So have you started wearing makeup with all the lights around, you know?
Well, don't you want to come over here to take these off?
I look like
Because,
Coco the Clown. That's why I'm behind the camera, Alan. With fat
Wait,
red nose,
before you roll,
too much booze.
Before you roll,
Yes.
right,
Go
you've
on.
got to decide what they're going to do, whether they're going to move a division or they're going to move individually. But bear in mind, if you come across here, you're just going to block your artillery out. And do you really need them there?
I don't really need the artillery,
no,
to be fair.
you need to probably come over here
Why
to
do I need to come
confront
over there?
these.
I just need to get across the river, Alex.
Well, you did here.
Oh, if I go forward,
Well, like move forward then. Go for that.
division move. So that's that part of division. This is that division. I'm just going to move forward. 7, 6
move.
inches.
Yeah. Right.
These guys can't fire at anybody because they're blocked out. My leader.
Your general, yeah.
Can I move him?
You can move him 24 inches if you want.
What can he do?
Nothing really.
Can he remove casualties?
He can do, in fact. Yes.
Right, do I have to roll for him?
You do. No, he can't. That unit has already failed to be.
Yeah, but-
You can't do it twice on the same unit.
You can't do it
Is
twice.
there anywhere else you've taken a loss?
Well, I can go there, couldn't I? Remove one.
Oh yes, you could do. So you could come along here and join that unit
And drop them down to a 3.
and try and.
Do I have to roll for it?
Yes, you do. It's like an activation.
5. Must do, surely.
Yeah. So that now is.
Do I remove just one or more than one?
You only lose one at a time.
Shooting. Right, I'm going to shoot there because
Yeah.
I can.
All right then. Nothing.
Nothing. Nada. There. Have I got any javelins over the far side?
You have. You can shoot at my Sarmatians if you like.
I will do. 1.
Give it.
You don't?
Dear, would you believe it? Would you believe it?
Adam and Eve it.
Bloomin' javelin men. I don't.
What about them? Against them?
Yes,
Can I try that?
you can.
I'll make that 2.
Now there's something about slingers.
Or I need
Sling,
it.
enemy -1 on morale test at short range. Are they within 6 inches? They are, aren't
Certainly
they?
are.
So that means my armour, my javelin men, which have normally got an armour of 6, don't actually save. So you've got 2 hits on me. Well, that's a bit mean, isn't it?
Do you not need to take a test?
I will have to take a test because no, because you didn't get any.
So we've got melee in the middle here.
We've only got the 1 melee.
Okay, so first things first, my unit gets 7 dice. As
It
a
does
basic.
indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because in combat they stay constant, whereas I don't.
And what do I, out of interest, so I'm shaken, so I normally hit on a 4, but I'm got impetus 3.
Yeah, they go up to 5, but then they are charging
5?
still, so it becomes 4 again.
So I start on a 4,
4,
I go down to up to 5 for shaken,
yes,
and I go, because I've got impetus.
yes, goes
So-
back up to 4 again. So
it's
you're
fi-
hitting on 4s.
And what about the other guys?
The other guys supporting hit on 4s.
So I've got 3 for them there.
Yeah,
I've got 2 for those guys there.
yeah,
I've got a rear rank, which is another 3.
yeah.
And they're all hitting on 4s as well.
So they are.
So all the dice is 4s then?
Yeah, it is. Keeps it
well,
simple,
that
doesn't
is
it?
nice and simple. Yeah.
Nice and simple.
So I need 4s.
4s.
Yours should be bad as well, because you...
I'm hoping you roll badly here, but I've got a horrible feeling they're...
Yeah,
right.
okay. I need 4s.
The 4s. Oh dear, I'm not looking forward to this. We'll take out the misses. Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I? Shut up, Graham.
That's there. So it's 4, 8.
8.
Yeah, this is about what we thought. So roll those, Alex. Roll my dice.
So I've got armour of 5, those, because they are shielded.
Yep.
So I do save 2.
No, 3.
Oh, it's 3. I'm sorry, you're right. So I've taken 5 hits against that unit.
Just in the scheme
I've
of
just put a
things, it's
little
not
5
bad,
there.
is it?
It's not bad at
Well,
all, is it?
considering we would.
But I'm going to fight back.
But
But
you're-
in the second round of combat, I only have 6 dice. If you remember, I started with 8. Now I've
Yep.
only got 6. But I do get to re-roll 2 misses.
But you're
No,
shaken.
I only get it in the very first bound of the game.
Do you get anything for being shaken, Alex?
I do. So instead of hitting on 4s, I'm only now hitting on 5s. And I don't get that bonus because the re-roll is only the first round of the game only, and they've already used it. So I've got a basic 6 dice hitting on 5s.
2. 1.
No, 1.
1.
1, and you can save that if you roll a good dice.
What do I need?
4, 5, 6.
Saved it.
My word.
So you had 5 on you.
So I've got 5 net hits against me. I'm shaken anyway.
You can't be more shaken, can you?
No. So I should have counted these actually as well. I've got 2 dice coming
Roll
from
them.
that unit, and I've got some dice coming from here as well. So I'm going to roll those first. So at
Well,
the
I've got
moment,
5
I've got
on you in
1 hit
total.
on you. I've got no hits on you at all, haven't I?
No, none at all.
But I
Just
should have counted the support, so I get 2 for that.
Yep.
And I get 2 for those. So I've got another 4 dice.
Needing.
They're hitting on 4s because they're not shaken, you see.
No, indeed.
They're all right.
That's just supporting.
4s.
2.
Well, I've got 2.
2 to
so
save.
2 to save, yeah.
Needing 4 plus. So you've
Save
got
1. So
the-
overall, you've lost 1 figure.
so the difference is
Mine's 5 still.
I'm on 1.
You're 1. The difference being 4.
Yeah.
I've got to test. I rolled 4, which means they are broken.
And the supporting guys all test as well, don't they?
Yeah, I know. I knew you were going to say that. I
So
didn't, I didn't want a late night anyway, Graham.
So they've got one on them already, Alex. So it goes up to 2.
Now, I believe, I just need to check on this because I've got excess 4 losses, haven't I, against your... I don't know whether they transfer to another unit. Can I just check that?
Yeah. Explain what's just happened there, Alex. So obviously...
So what happened was I was already shaken when the combat started.
Yes.
And I lost 5 casualties.
So you're on...
So all of those 5 casualties, although it means I've lost the melee because you lost 1, so there's a -4 for my morale, and I failed my morale anyway. But those extra 5 casualties on top of being shaken have to be distributed to my supporting unit.
So you decide how they're distributed, or do they have to be distributed evenly between the units that are supported?
Evenly, but I imagine an odd figure can be decided by, from what it said there, by the person who owns
Okay, so
them.
you-
So I've
it's-
elected to put 3 here and 2 there.
So now that do they do not? They have to do tests as well. As a
They
cons-
will, because their unit they were supporting is broken.
So do you want to do that?
So
then?
I'll do that now. This one first.
So -3.
That's 8. Well, I don't think they... Oh, they would do, wouldn't they? That would be 3 on those, -3. So that would be down to 5. Hold your ground disordered.
So you need a disorder marker on those. then?
Or retreat in good order. I think I'll retreat in good order. So I'm going back. However, that division's broken anyway, I think, and we'll cover that in a minute. So they've
So you've
gone
got
there.
your skirmishers need a test.
Skirmishers. 6 down to 4. Infantry skirmishers break if the unit has suffered any casualties.
It has.
It has, so they've gone.
They've gone. Is there any factors with if you've lost a percentage
Yeah,
of your
because
division?
I've lost 3 of the skirmishers don't count,
Okay.
but main units do. And that division started off with 4 infantry units, and there's only 1 left, so that becomes shaken.
So
and because
as a consequence of the division,
that division is effectively broken now. I'll put a little red broken marker there. And it means I can't do anything, I can't attack. I can defend myself if you attack me, but I can't actually attack you.
okay,
So the centre's gone for me. I've got to try and win both flanks.
I'm sure you will. I've got every confidence in you, Alex.
Because they're within range
So
of
you're
me.
going to start on the far side, are you, Alex?
Yeah, I am.
What are you going to do first?
I'm going to charge across
Are
that
you
river.
doing per division or are you doing it per?
Well, they're
group?
they're done by initiative.
Oh, because they're within 6 inches.
Yeah. So they're they're within 12 inches, but although they go half
Oh,
speed through that
looks
river.
really ugly, Alex.
I know it's going to be very ugly.
This is going to be ugly.
Right, so they've charged across the river.
So, who else? You've got to finish your group first, haven't you?
I have really. So I'm going to order these to move up and support the cavalry.
Oh, they don't. That's handy.
They do. They've got to roll under 8, haven't they?
Oh, of
8
course
or
you do.
under.
Oh, yeah, of course you do, yeah. It was me thinking low is bad,
So they're going to support that attack,
which is nice.
which is very good. I'm going to put my leader in the middle there.
So that's that division finished, is
This
it?
unit is not, or is it within 12 inches? It is of enemy. So they're but they can't reach to support that to the left.
So they're
but I will go
Yeah,
over here
yeah.
and throw my javelins at you. Over here, I've got to really win with this flank somehow. Wait a minute, let me just measure that. What did I say? 7 to cross the river. 8, 9, yes. I need to be able to move twice to be able to charge you, so I'm going to try and do that
Okie dokes.
with that unit.
7. That's once,
It's
isn't
only
it?
once, so they're
Just dipping their feet in the water.
they're here.
So they're not in it, are they?
They're not.
That's handy.
I could have done with them going in, really. But it's not happening for me. Over here, I roll for this unit next to go as far as they can across the river. Well, they might try and charge these if they can reach them.
5.
They do.
Can you reach them, Alex?
Yeah, because it's only 7 inches to go across the river. I can move 3 times, you see, so they can easily reach them.
I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I wouldn't be if I was in your position. These are going to try and move up to support that unit. All they do. They've only got an... But you say, you're not really too worried about that, are you?
Not really.
These fanatics back here are going to try and come over here to bolster this right flank as fast as they can go. They only do 1 move. I need a miracle here, so my general will move into the middle.
What's happened, Alex?
Well, this unit is this the last unit of a division that's broken.
Yep.
It cannot be rallied.
Yep.
It stays shaking, and on its turn, it must withdraw to try and get away, try and save their lives. So they're falling back every move.
In
until
good order, would you call that, Alex?
No, they're broken. They're a shaken, broken unit. So they just keep retreating every move. They'll actually go off the table next move anyway. So they're effectively out of the game. We've got
Shooting?
some-
You got any shooting?
I've got some shooting. I've got 2 guys shooting here at your skirmishers.
Right.
I didn't do anything with that. No shooting over there. I've got my artillery will fire at this unit here.
So they can fire even though my guys are closer.
What?
You're
Sorry,
clo-
what
you're-
guys?
So the distance. Is
This he can shoot at those. It's as clear. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, they're
cool.
not blocking the line of sight, are
Okay.
they? It's normally the centre of the unit. It can see the enemy unit is firing at it can
That's
shoot.
right, don't worry. Fire away.
Oh,
2 hits.
it's 2 hits, so you've got to save on only 5 6s because you've been hit by artillery. Oh, you saved them both, but one of them was a 6, so you have to do a test for morale.
2 dice. I need high, don't I?
Anything nice and high, really, yeah.
11, is that high enough?
Well, that's high enough, yeah. You're rubbing salt into the wound now, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Right. Now
Okay, back to the business, the meat
I
grinder
shall
over
shoot
here.
with these guys before we do the melee.
Yeah, okay.
I've only got 2 of them, but you never know. Oh, look at that, they've got a hit. You save on 5 and 6, 4, 5, 6.
1.
No, you didn't. So taking a casualty, that unit becomes shaken.
Oh, because I removed the figure, didn't I?
Yes, and I believe now, because they're shaken, they have to do a test.
Okay.
8 should be okay, but let me just double check that. 8 for cavalry. Hold your ground without penalty, so they're fine.
They are what they
Although
are.
they are still shaken. And now we've got a big melee going on.
But they still give support to the side, though.
No, shaking units can't give support.
So I've lost 3 dice there. So that was worth it.
It was worth it, actually. You're right. I
it
didn't
was.
realise that. I'm going to move these out of the way, Graham, because I'm going to keep hitting them.
Okay, so this is...
So we'll do this one first.
Okay.
Right, so we need to work this out. I need somehow to wangle a win.
I don't like the sound of that.
So my Sarmatian knights, they've got 9 dice to start with,
Ooh, that's ugly, isn't it?
which is the good news.
Yeah. And you've got support as well.
I've got support
To the rear
behind. This warband is supporting it. And they only have a support of 2, so that's 2 more dice. Can you pass some white dice over to me?
Sorry,
So
I
they're
beg your
all,
pardon, yeah. I
so
seem to be
that's
collecting
9,
them.
plus another 2 from the support there. And they're not getting support here though, because they're in combat. So that's all I've got.
And what do you need to hit?
The basics are 4, 5, 6, but because I'm charging you, it becomes 3, 4, 5, or 6. So
But
threes.
what about the hill?
You get that added to your attack in a minute.
So you need 3s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a good one here. And I don't think it's going to be good enough, is it? Well, I've got 6 hits, but you save, of course, on 4, 5, 6. So you've got a 50% chance of saving them. Well, you've got exactly that. You've got a 50% save, didn't you?
So I got 3 on me.
3 casualties on you, so I'll put a little white dice there.
Okay, back on you.
Back on me.
My guys are heavy cavalry 9
9, yeah,
for clash.
yeah.
Supporting.
They get 2 support from the javelin men behind
Do
them.
they have a different factor though?
No, they still hit on 4s. They will in a minute, they will, because they don't get the bank. You're not on the bank, are they? So we'll leave them like that for now.
Do I have any? These don't give support, as you said.
because they're now shaken.
And that's it then, isn't
That's
it?
it. So you roll those. Now
So those
you've
are
got
on 3s, aren't
normally
they?
hitting on 4s, but because you've got the bank advantage, you're hitting on 3s.
And because they're supporting their 4s.
Correct.
Okay. Right. I'll do the 4s first. Just the 1. And the 3s. That wasn't in anger. 3s needed. 1s and 2s come out.
Oh dear. Right, so I save, because they're pretty well protected, the Sarmatians, they save on 4 plus.
So 1s to 3s to kill.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So that's a save, that's a save, that's a save. So you've got
That's a save.
4 hits on me.
And 2 on me. So I win by 2.
So you win by 2, which means I've got to test. I rolled a 6 and a 6 with cavalry, retreat disordered. Oh dear.
Now, what does that mean?
I think they just pushed my unit back.
So
they've
I had 2 to start with, Alex.
So you'll now become 4,
I
don't
become
you?
4. I'll take that out. You need a black dice for 4, Alex.
And I believe you just push back.
Now, what happens to all your guys who are supporting then? The guys at the back who support them, do they get pushed back as well?
They've got to go back, yeah.
Do they
obviously
test
can't
as well?
Stand there.
Do they test?
Good point. I don't know, mate.
Our question was, and Alex just looked at the rule book, obviously these guys here, what do they do?
They have to go through and come through friends, so they end up behind them.
So they go back through, taking their casualties with them, and they're disordered.
Yeah.
And what does that do to the guys who've just gone through them?
So
They don't just say, well, that's fine, do they?
No, they don't. They have to roll, and on a 1, 2, or 3, they become disordered themselves.
Who did that 4 belong to? Oh, don't know.
So they are disordered as well.
Here we go. Alex?
Oh,
Now, what about my guys? Do my guys follow up or do anything like that? We just needed a decision on can these follow up, but you said they cannot because
they didn't break this unit. They only pushed them back.
And the fact that they went
they
behind
don't
them
get a
is-
sweeping advance. In other words,
so they don't.
They
If they'd
can't-
have broken them, then maybe I could have contacted into those.
Yeah, we thought you might
That's
be
fine,
able to,
Alex,
but
that's
it
fine.
seems you can't.
Okay, shall we carry on? So you've got your easy little quick win here. This is not great, is it? So Alex is smiling now. I can see like a Cheshire cat.
Only a little bit. Right, so I've got 9 attacks here.
So you've got 9 for the base. You've got an overload as well, haven't you? Sorry, let's do this.
Because you're armed with the javelin, I think you can chuck the javelin before I go in.
Oh, okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah.
So it's
roll
2 dice, is
2
it?
dice, yeah.
What do I need? 2 6s. 6 is good.
Yes, they are, Graham. I'll see if I save them first. I
Oh,
saved them
you
both,
do,
but they
well
are
done.
still 6s, so I still have to do a test.
You could become disordered
I could.
if you roll very low.
Yes. No, they're all right with that, aren't they?
Right, so we've got a really ugly melee here. Okay, so these need 3s. 1s and 2s come out. Ouch. And the other ones,
Need 4s.
One come
more.
out.
So that's 8 hits.
8 to save. What is my armour, Alex?
Your armour isn't that good, it's only 6s.
Oh, wow. I didn't save any, did I?
No, so you've lost 8 there. You fight back. You've got 5 attacking dice.
And I've got the hill, remember, the bank.
You have indeed, so you'll be hitting on 3s.
So that's 4.
4 hits.
That's not too bad.
I've got armour of 4, so I saved 3 of them. So I got 1 casualty.
So I got 8. You got 1. Difference of 7.
Yes. You got to do a test, which is -7.
11.
11.
4.
So that's not bad, is it? Down to 4. Skirmishes, which is what they are, break if the unit has suffered any casualties.
I'll take these off. Oh well. Mange 2. Right, that's over there done. And we've got over on this, that's the last of the melees. We've got one over here, Alex.
We have.
Now I've got bowmen here. Did we just say something happens here at all? Or?
Yeah, it seems you can do closing shots. So you can roll. You've only got bows. I've got a long range with 2 dice. But they might slow me up, or they missed anyway. So that doesn't matter then.
No,
I think it's going to be good night Vienna for those as well, isn't it? Really.
I think so. Yeah.
So we'll do it though because it's fun and it's me that's doing the killing for a change. So I've got 8 attacking. I've got another 2 supporting.
So he's got 8 plus 2.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. And I'm hitting on 3s because I'm charging. Well, actually the other 2 are not. These are hitting on 3s.
1s and 2s come out.
And I can re-roll 2 dice. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, and the other 2 were
Fours.
only hitting on 4s. They missed. So that's
pass them to
7 hits. You've only got an armour of. Let me just check. I think they've got bow skirmish. Yeah, an armour of 6. So
look at that, roll 4 6s, Alex.
Well, would you believe that? So you're taking 3 casualties.
Well, that's not too bad.
And you're going to fight back against me. You've got 3 attacks on me.
Needing
4s, 5s, and 6s.
Would it be great if I got all 3? Just
One
the one.
hit. I do get a chance to save. I save on 5s. Saved it. So you lost 3 there. You lost by 3. So you've got to now do a test with a -3 on whatever you roll.
11.
Still pretty good, isn't it?
10, sorry.
10. So down to 7.
That's not bad.
Skirmishes, retreat disordered.
That's all right, I'll take that.
Well, they survived that. So
That's not too bad, is it? Can I have a disordered thing, please, Alex? Disordered. Oh dear. All right then. Is it my turn?
it is your turn.
So I just need to get over the river, really, don't I?
You do. You could charge. To see, I'm disordered here. You can charge over there.
With initiative.
Yeah. So I don't get to defend it.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
you're charging here, right, and I don't blame you because you're not disordered.
So I'm better off giving more support then, being more
Probably are,
direct.
really.
Because you're going to charge me next turn anyway. So
yeah, go in. And
do I need to roll
support
for
those.
that? No, I don't, because I'm within range. You're not going to give
I think-
support
I
to the
think
disordered anyway. So
You're going to have to do. It's only a little bit of river to go through. I think you've got to be able to move twice to hit me in the flank because you swing round here like that.
I'm going to try.
You need a 6 or under to do that.
7.
No, you can move once. So
Can you move them
you
for me,
sort of
please?
come. You're going to be about there.
Right, these, I've now got to roll individually for these as well.
Yeah. Well,
Before
they're
I-
shaken, so they can't.
They can't do anything. Okay, so these are shaken, so there's not much I can do with them. So I'm going to try and individually activate these guys. 4, they go straight through. 3
They
moves,
can.
isn't it?
They can, yeah.
So this is, obviously I'm going through the river, so how far?
So they're going to be what, here?
Yeah, that'll do.
And they can move through friendly units without penalty, legionaries.
Yeah, which is kind of handy in this particular case. The leader is the last thing you do. I'm going to try and activate them to move. 6, they move twice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move them straight through.
They go through with a penalty. They might disorder this unit. Yeah, they're alongside those. All right.
Like that. Cool. Yeah, the leader's going to try and
Yeah.
meet that group. 9.
He fails to do it.
So he doesn't do it.
No.
My big man, he's going to try and join this group, because I'm not going to
Okay.
forget about that.
Yeah.
I need to roll for that, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Change the dice.
To see whether
He does.
He does.
He's
So-
in. So they become 5.
Yeah.
They're
no
not
longer
shaken anymore, which is
yeah.
good for next turn.
It is handy.
Okay, I'm going to, with initiative, they're going to go straight in then.
Okay.
So I don't need to roll for that.
No.
They are going to slide that way. Actually, I need to give support there.
Yeah, you can order those to come across to support those.
I have
But
to roll.
you'll need 2 moves to do it, really, I think, to get near enough.
7.
It's 1 move. So they can do a 6-inch move.
So they're giving support to the rear then.
Well, I don't think they do. I think, without looking up the book, I just don't think you can do a... I'm not convinced they can do a sideways move anyway. We're not, they're in formation. I don't think they can. I think they have to turn
All right,
to move.
okay, so we'll assume I'm like that then.
Well, I don't think you can do that. I don't think. See, they're moving sideways.
So what do you
you
think
need
I-
to move these out the way and swing round like that.
All right, well, I'll move them to support there then. Like that.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
That's a better thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do they have to spin?
Well, they do because they've got a frontage, and they're not.
That's fine.
They're in a
All right,
formation.
well, in that case, then I shall go around that point there, and I'll go like that.
Yeah. And they can do this. This unit can do up to 6 inches, so we could end up about here.
That'll do. Then they I've got to roll for. So the skirmishers are going to try and tuck in there,
Yeah.
which I need to roll for. 4.
Yeah.
Rear support, which is nice.
Yeah.
These guys are going to try and move behind there. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's fine. Himself, I've got these guys here. They're disordered. Can I do anything with them?
They've got some casualties on them somewhere.
Yeah, they have. I think I knocked it. I think it's 4.
I think they've got 4, haven't they?
Yeah, I think it's 4.
No, there's nothing you can do there, really.
They can't. Can they do anything at all?
No, if they to lose disorder, they've got to stand and do nothing for a move.
Oh, that's it. Yes, I forgot. Okay, in that case, all I've got left then is him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll for him.
No, you don't have to roll. He just goes wherever he likes within 24 inches.
So I've got my officer here. Does he need to join anybody, really? He doesn't, does he?
Doesn't really.
I just put him there so he's ready for next time. I could try and move my artillery. Can I try and move it?
Yeah.
It's got to do something.
Well, yeah, although yeah. You can, but you should do that before you move him, but that doesn't matter, yeah. So try and move your artillery.
They're going to go this way.
Okay.
Try to. 6.
They can do 2 moves then, can't they?
So I'm trying to move these guys, and 12 inches from there to there. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, perfectly.
And that's the centre command. So that is everything. They've not moved, so they lose the disorder marker.
They can move that disorder marker, yeah.
They've still got 4 hits on them.
So we got some melee, haven't we?
No, we've got some shooting.
Can't remove it and then
What about
shoot.
there? Can they shoot at the catapult thing?
Yes, they can.
What's the range?
Well, they're within 12 inches, so they can shoot. They've got an 18-inch range, so...
What do I need? Nothing.
Nothing.
What else have I got that can shoot?
I don't think you've got any more
I
shooting.
don't mean the catapult can shoot because it's not.
Because it's moved twice.
It's moved twice. So we just got melee then.
We have.
Can we have a nice one over here?
Yeah, if we must.
Let's do that one, shall we?
Yeah, I can't countercharge. I can't do anything. I just stand there and hope
And you're
for the best.
disordered as well, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
So what do I get then?
So you're cavalry.
So
you
I get 9 dice
for that. And you do get another 2 dice in a minute for support from the unit behind you. Yeah.
My blue dice down. Oh, you've got it over there. Okay, so I've got 9 dice.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Yeah. At the moment, they're all hitting on 4s. But because the cavalry...
They're hitting on 3s.
They're hitting on 3s, yeah.
So it's 4s and 3s. Okay, so I'll do the 4s first. 1. These are 3s. 1s and 2s come out. So you've got 4, 8 to save. There you go.
Want to do it here?
Yes, please.
So I'm only saving because they are warriors. Well, they're saving on 5s, so they've got a chance. Well, I'll save 3. That's not bad, actually. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's decent. 5.
So I lose 5. I've taken 5 casualties. We'll just put that there for now. Guys in the first bound, because they haven't been used yet, they get 8 dice. They normally hit on 4s, but because they're disordered, they're only hitting on 5s. And that's it.
And this is in the first round, isn't it?
Yeah, but I do get re-rolls. So that's not bad, actually. I get 2 re-rolls.
Did you hit with
I'm
all
hitting on 5s, yeah. So I've only got 4 hits. You've got armour of 4.
Oh, I got 3.
Took 3 casualties.
So
Now that's interesting because that's made you shaken now.
yeah.
So you get another
But you lost.
4. You
You had 4 on you, didn't 5 on
So
you?
you lost 3, didn't you? So
I lost 3.
I took 5, yeah. So I've lost the combat.
And you lost by.
So I have to do a test. Roll 2 dice, minus 2. Well, it's not a bad roll actually, is it? So it's 10 down to 8.
So what
They're
is there?
disordered, but they're not shaken. So I have to move back, but I'm going to have to go beyond that cavalry. And I would normally dice to see whether I disorder them, but they're already disordered.
Okay, so that's the first one. And this is it. But hopefully,
the one, yeah.
Hopefully this is stacked in my favour.
So you've got 7 attacks from your main unit.
Yep. And I've got a 3 from them and a 2 from them. So I've got 5 from the others.
Yeah.
So they need 3s, they need 4s. Yep.
Yep.
You agree?
Because you're charging. Yeah.
1s and 2s come out. That's not great. Ooh. That's not great at all,
not
is it?
great at all.
Just the 3.
3.
These need 4s. Come on, supporting guys. You can do better. 3's come out. So you've got 5 on you.
5 to save. I must save on 5s and 6s. I only saved 1, so I lost a total of 4. So I'll put a white dice next to that one there.
Go on, put the big dice against it, Alex, so we know. Back on me.
Now me back on you.
Yep.
So this is their first round. So they've got 8 attacking dice. I wonder if I should get support with these because they're right next to your unit. I think I should, you know. I mean, they are there. You can't ignore the fact that they're there, can you?
You tell
I
me.
don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I would think it likely they would do. I mean, you know, it's not as if there's a gap there. They're right next to this unit. I think they should be able to support it.
Go on and support.
We'll do it anyway. You're winning, so. But you're charging me, so I don't get the bonus for charging. But I do get 2 re-rolls, and I'm hitting you on 4s,
Well,
which is not good at all, is it? I get 2 re-rolls. Well, they're both hits.
3 to
And
save.
I get the 2 that are supporting.
No.
No, so I've only got 3 hits all told.
2.
You saved 1, so you've only taken 2 casualties.
So I win. I've just
Yeah.
read the small print here, Alex.
Yeah,
It says here, Pelham, enemy -1 morale save in first round.
yeah, that's true.
you're on -1.
We haven't been doing that.
Yeah,
have
and I've
we?
just seen it. So whatever you roll, it's -1. So you lost the melee.
Yeah,
So I'm on 2. You're on 4. So you're on 5 now because you had 1 already. So you're on there's a difference of 4. So you've got to roll the dice,
yeah.
and you're on -1. Ooh, 11
It's pretty good. I'm on -2, aren't I?
-2.
-2, so it's down to 9.
And then you're
Hold
minus-
your ground without penalty.
So it's Alex's turn. So what happened to your guys there? Do they not go backwards or anything?
No, because I didn't foul. So that combat carries on.
So
next,
we're in contact,
next
but
round.
I've got momentum, have I? Because
You did win, so you've got momentum. Yeah. So we need to put a little red marker
I'll
there.
put a little thing there, look.
Yeah, which means that you get the advantage next time.
Yeah, okay.
Well, first of all, initiative moves. Well, these are going to charge here. I think these skirmishes will just get out of the way, won't
Yeah,
they?
so they just go.
Well, I don't think it's going to be silly for them to stay there. So they'll charge in there. They're too far away. I've got to roll to see whether they charge in or not, which is a shame. So I'll have to come back to that. I'm just doing all initiative moves first. I don't think I've got any more initiative moves because these will have to roll to try and charge them.
If they get there.
I know, they've got to try. I'm going to attempt to charge them.
So the initiative moves are over.
I need 3 moves to do it. We'll give it a go anyway. In fact, these guys.
They fail anyway with 9.
Oh my word!
You needed 8, so the whole group has failed.
No, that's only that one unit I was trying.
But I thought if you failed a activation, the whole division failed.
Yeah, the rest, anything else that he wants to do, he can't do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But this is a unit of frenzied charge, and a frenzied charge, you must charge if in range of an enemy, so I had to try and charge them anyway, I had no option. But if the command order is passed, so even if I'd rolled just an 8, they would have done 3 full moves to reach them. But failed.
9 don't help, does it?
So they're not going anywhere, and that means the rest of this division
stop.
can't
But then
move.
you've done most
So
of what you want to do.
I can't even, I can't move those. I was going to charge those over there.
Yeah, I think maybe you were. Yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the way it's going with me today, I think. Right, they're just going to stand and remove their disorder. They can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Now, this unit here, obviously I can't charge anyone, but I'm going to have to order them to turn to face you. Or I can move on initiative, but you can only move on initiative forward. You can't do a complicated thing like turn like that. You have to give them an order. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them an order. So turn will be for 1. And if they do 2 or more, I think I can charge you. But you can just turn to face me if I do. Oh, failed anyway. I don't believe it. Oh, my goodness.
So we have shooting then, do we?
Now, my army general here hasn't done anything yet.
He's been great, actually.
So he could attempt to do something now. And what he's going to do is he's going to try and order this unit to move up in support of this one here.
Does he not have to be within 12 inches of...
Well, if he's more than 12 inches away, you go down from activation 8, it goes down to 7.
Oh, okay.
So I've got, which it is, so it's more than 12 inches away. So I need a 7 to get them to move once. But because that's more than 6 inches away to support that unit, I need 2 moves to get there to support them. Well, I only can move once.
That's not enough, is it?
It's not enough. So they'll do a 6-inch move.
They're coming, though. Okay.
And that is my moves done. So we've got shooting first.
Yeah.
I've got shooting. I'll fire my 2 javelin men at your legionaries here. One hit. It's saved, but you still have to test because it was a 6, they hit on.
7. That's got to be all right now.
7 infantry, hold your ground without penalty. Yeah, so they're fine.
Any other shooties?
I've done that. Javelins here will shoot over here.
Yep.
No, they're shoot in that direction. I don't think they're angled to... I've got a feeling they can shoot in any direction, but I'm not certain, so I'll fire straight ahead. In fact, I like to get them shaking again anyway. Yeah, two hits.
1.
1 saved. Oh, they're shaking again.
Oh, dear.
They're a nuisance value, aren't they?
Yeah. So it's melees
I
then?
forgot to move those light horse over there. You're going to let me do that?
Go on then, only if you roll though.
Oh, 2 moves. They're just going to come over here.
What do you mean just? That's a big, powerful move, isn't it?
It is really. And they're going to shoot at you.
Oh, I'm generous, aren't I?
You are, but you're winning anyway. I only got 1 hit, although that was a 6.
Saved
You
it.
saved it, but they've only got armour of 6. You didn't save it, so they take a casualty, and they have to do a test.
This is these guys here. So that little bit of generosity is going to kill me, isn't it?
No, it won't kill you.
God.
You might lose a skirmish unit at the best. Oh, 5, that's interesting. Retreat disordered. Oh, Graham. I still don't think you're too bothered about that. Skirmishes don't count for losses in units, you know that, don't you, for the division. Right, it is now your turn. Oh right. No, we've got a melee, haven't we? We've got 2 melees, in fact.
And I've got impetus in one of them. That one I've got impetus in.
So, yeah, we do that one first then. So, as it's my turn, we'll do my one first. So I've got 7, no, I've got 8. Wait a minute, 8. No, I've only got 6 now. It's the second round of the melee. I've only got 6 attackers there. And that is it. See, they don't support because they're not near enough.
So you need 4s.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Roll then.
4 hits.
4. 4 to save. On a 4, 5 or 6, I assume.
Yeah.
Tuck my shirt in, Alex.
What can I say?
Tuck my shirt in. Right.
Right.
Okay, now the fun
You
bit.
have got 7 from that unit, plus another 3 from the supporting unit.
So the supporting unit's on 4, but I've got impetus there, so I'm on 3. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, is that it?
Yeah.
Here
I
we
think
go.
that's enough, don't you?
1.
And these need 3s.
They do. Oh no, it's not that great. Just the 5.
I've got to save 5. And they save on 5s and 6s. Save 2, so I've taken 3 casualties, which is, if you put that there, which takes me above
You're shaken.
Yeah, so they're shaken now. And how many did you?
None.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. So I've got a -3 on my morale test. I rolled a 7, which means it's now down to 4. Infantry, retreat disordered. So they got a retreat, and they're also now disordered as well as being shaken.
And this unit here as well, who was supporting, have a...
Yeah, they've got a... I think they've got to do a test as well. No, they're not broken, are they? They don't have to test. I think they just stay there. So what did I roll? I rolled I'd -3. I ended up with 4, didn't I?
Yeah.
Infantry. Break if shaken. So they do break. Give ground. Break if shaken, weren't they?
Yes, they were, yeah.
So they've broken, which means these have to test.
Are they gone?
Break.
And
I'm giving up, Graham. Oh, no, we got one more.
oh, we got one more. You got a
one more
nice one.
combat here. I'm going to win this.
Well, I've got my auxiliary, so...
Yes, I've got a chance of doing something. If I don't win this, I think I'll surrender. Right, so I've got 8 attacking dice. No, I've only got... It's the first round in combat, isn't it? They've got 8. This is good. And I haven't got any support. So I've just got an 8 straight. And I am attacking, so I'm hitting on 3s.
1s and 2s come out.
Oh dear. I do re-roll 2 of those.
Yep.
Oh, that's...
That was a 3, so you got one more.
I do get one more.
So I've got 4.
4 to save on... Oh no, your armour's 5 and 6.
Auxiliary, these aren't quite as good, are they?
They're not quite as good, but they're still not bad, are they?
5s and 6s. Oh, I got 4.
4 hits.
So there's 4 on me.
Right, in your auxiliary I've got 6 attack dice.
Plus, I've got 3 behind.
Yes, you have indeed.
So they're all going to be on 4s.
They are.
Four.
Right. Yeah,
That's
4.
not great, is
4.
it?
And I save on 5s and 6s. Save 1. So I've taken 3. And what did you take? 4.
4.
Ooh. Have I actually won a melee?
You've won a melee.
No, there's a novelty.
Right, so I've got to do a test.
-1. So it's 8 infantry. Hold your ground without penalty.
So you didn't push me back.
I didn't. Oh no, but I still won. I still won the melee because I won the fight.
So you get impetus. So I'll give you
I
a little
do get a little
star. I'll put that on there.
star. Yeah.
Okay. Now is it my turn? Or do you want to yield?
I think I'll yield.
I mean, let's be fair. What's the victory conditions for getting over the river?
Well, I think I said at the start, if you got 4 over, I was being generous there. The book says 6, but it's half. But
1,
I said 4.
2.
Well, they're not over the river yet, are they?
Well, they
You've
will
got 2
be.
units over the river, but you're slaughtering me. And look at my casualties. Do you want to make a note? Look at my casualties. And where are your casualties? So is that a bit conclusive, really?
It is a bit, but purely from crossing the river, I've got one there. I've got 2 here who aren't in combat.
On the river. So next move in your move, you would be across
they will go
that
across
river,
the river.
wouldn't you?
Skirmishes don't count.
No.
They will go across the river.
Yeah.
So I will have
So you're
1,
gonna-
2, 3, 4, 5, providing the dice go favourably.
You'll have 6 across the river.
Yeah, I'll have 6 across the river.
Yeah. And I just can't see me winning this. I've got this fanatical unit here that are not casualties. They're not, believe it or not, they're not amongst these dead. But the rest of these are dead. But those that failed to charge last time are not going to really turn the battle. That's interesting there, but you've only got to turn those round and hit me in the flank, in the rear next time, and they're dead, which you can do. You've got to roll for it, but you could turn those round and then hit me in the rear.
Yeah. What happens if I do that?
You get both units fighting at full effect, and I get a -1
Full
being
effect?
hit by the rear. Yeah.
Not 3 dice, but
No, you'd get all
7 dice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they're not supporting; they're actually attacking 2 units against 1.
Wow.
So that's dead and gone. I don't think that unit's going to do anything. And over here, my cavalry are retreating. No, I think you've done enough to win it. I just can't see me recovering enough to do anything.
So a quick précis on the game then. We were very rusty with the rules. So first of all, I've got to thank you, Alex, because I don't possess the rules. So I thought you did really well to do what you did. So thank you for that. What did you think of? I mean, first of all, it looked great. The figures we got on the table here. Look at that. It does look really, really nice. I'm not used to playing games with so many figures on the table, truthfully. And I thought it looked good. Do you think we get quicker if we play the rules more often? I mean,
yeah, we're so rusty, and we spent so much time looking in the book for answers. And it gets quite tiring, doesn't it, doing that?
For you it does, because you were doing it, not me.
Yeah, so, it's just that you think you know the rules, and then something happens, you know, and I'm not sure about that. You have to look it up. And we were very slow. And we just got to play it a lot so that these things that we keep questioning and have to look the rules up for, we don't have to anymore.
No, I think the game has potential. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's nice to see a lot of figures on the table, which was again a positive. So
it's not what we're used to. We're used to skirmish games, and this is a big battles game. It's the first time we've done this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy it, but we just need to learn the rules better than we know them at the moment.
Agreed.
I mean, we got a fair grasp of them, but there's always something that happens that you don't know the answer to.
What was disappointing? My Praetorian Guard down in the middle here, shaken. They're supposed to be the best figures on the table.
Well, the funny thing is, the Praetorian Guard, there's a big argument about them because they weren't often used in battles. They were kept back standing next to the Emperor.
Yeah,
they weren't very often used. So you did put them in the front rank, rather. You could have left them back behind, maybe. But,
you could have done.
You were itching to use them.
I was itching.
They're the same as legionaries, except they're elite, so they do get to test for their morale before.
I think there was bits and pieces, as you say, we forgot the Pelham rule, enemy -1 on the rolls.
We forgot to do that.
And what other rules do you think that?
So you in fact, I'm glad we forgot to do that, because you would have beaten me even quicker.
Yeah. And drilled as well. Free move on failed order. So
I think we did do that.
Did we do that?
Yeah. We did that. You move. Remember your units in the very first move that failed to move?
We did
move up.
Alex, listen, thank you very much. All good fun. Everybody's watching this. If you enjoyed that, let us know. If you see anything we did wrong, please point it out. You know, Alex and I are not precious about
I think we
making
did a lot
mistakes.
wrong.
But it doesn't matter, does it? As long as it's a good, fun game. At the end of the day, you've got to walk away and think, I enjoyed that and I want to do it again. And I think we did. And thank you again, mate. Good stuff.
Okay. Cheers, Graham.
Real fun game. I did enjoy playing it, and we will definitely play it again, and we will definitely get quicker as well. Lots of mistakes in there, I'm sure. So if you see any, as I said before, please point them out. You only learn from your mistakes. The other thing is, the previous game I had with Neil, I'm sure it was 400 points, and we were playing 450, maybe a few more. So maybe we had too many figures on the table. Not sure. Anyway, I hope you liked what you saw. Please like, subscribe, share with like-minded, and we'll see you all on the next video.